understanding in depth, it helps us in knowing better, as in if let's say a particular K-bar means hot question or high order thinking skill questions, right? When it comes out, then you tends to have different ways to think. Okay, think and solve a particular question. Okay, so this thing, if you say whether they will ask you to prove or not, no, they won't prove, but I need you to know. The remaining time, right? For your corner, I already say different level, like seriously different level. Be careful, whatever things you get stuck, stop, ask. Okay, stop me and ask. Cone different level. I already told you, different level. First thing, you got to know one very important idea. Cone surface area idea to solve. Cone surface area idea to solve. Number one, everyone. Okay, agree or not? Your cone's net. Your cone's net, number one, your cone's net, there is two types. Okay, two types, Type 1. Okay, it will be a Pac-Man. Okay, wait, everyone. There's a very important message. Everyone know what's Pac-Man, right? Like last class, Susie got student don't know what's Pac-Man, you know. If you don't know Pac-Man, I tell you what is it. Yes, it's a yellow ball, and there's a mouth. Okay, eat monster, and then what happened? Okay, what happened? You see, I tell you how Pac-Man sound. You take your finger, you stuck into your ear, right? You correct 10 times, you will hear Pac-Man sound. Okay. If let's say you still cannot imagine, you go Google and search Pac-Man. Pacman, Pac-Man. Yes. Okay. Now, wait. Yeah, seriously, you put your finger into your ears, right? Then you just correct 10 times. You will hear like the Pac-Man sound. Like serious one. Okay, serious one. That's how Pac-Man sound. Okay, so that's the first one. Okay, next we have another type where it looks like a bell shape for the sector part. Then there will be a very small circle there, very small one. Okay, very small one, right? Yeah, Hokang, right? Okay, you heard that the Pac-Man sound. Okay, of course, cone, right? I will draw the picture as well. The cone picture looks like this. Everybody knows lah. Cone picture, don't know then die lo. So that's the cone with the radius. Okay, there's a radius there given R. And then with everyone, there's a very important message. This is S, the slant height. The slant height. And this apex down to your center, that's the H. Tell me which one you don't need it. Come, I see the chat. Which one you don't need it? Your volume. Wait. The volume, you need height. Volume, you need height. Surface area, do you need the height or you need the slant height? Okay, let me tell you. You don't need the height. So I will just cancel it. You don't need the height. By the way, they are 90-degree right angle triangle relationship. So what if your questions provide you the 90-degree height and the radius? Then you do Pythagoras theorem and solve the H. If there is. So you can do Pythagoras theorem. Okay? Now wait, back to this. Everybody tell me what is this, Okay, that's the radius. Very cute one. Okay, tell me what is this? What's the length there? There's only HSR there, right? I know that's the radius. I know that. Okay, you're right. Okay, everybody is right. It's just that if let's say I'm going to represent using SHR, what is this thing representing? Very good. That's the S. And the S is called slant height. And the S is also radius. Agree or not? The S is also radius. Okay, wait. I remember last week I take my daughter's picture, right? Okay, I've teared off already. You see, So remember this circle? So that's like this Pac-Man level. Can you see like the Pac-Man is like type number 1? Okay, so your type number 2 is over here, right? Now, so I'm just showing you like a quick one more time, everyone. Look at this. Your slant height. Look at this slant height here. Slant height and slant height combined together. What is this? A flat, short, fat type of cone, right? Okay, flat, short, fat, short, a bit fat one, right? So this is like the first type of cone. Yeah, straw head like the Vietnamese hat, right? Okay, next. Then the other one is same as you know. Okay, same slant height. Do you know the other one is like so small, so cute? Look at this. When you connect the slant, the what? The slant height and slant height together, right? When you connect it, wow, cannot you see, look at this, like it seems a bit tall, sharp, and I don't know what is that called. Okay, like it's like a spear, right? Okay, you look at this. It's like generally you look at it, right? It looks a bit tall, right? But of course, if you really go and compare it, it's obviously taller than the flat one. But of course, it's like way thinner, lah. Correct? Okay, so you understand the difference between them or not? Now, that one is not important because it doesn't help in solving the surface area. It doesn't help that. It's just that I want you to break it out so you know these are the nets. These are the nets of your cones. Okay, now we have to go to like the proving part. The proving part is important. Everyone, we know the formula already. Just now I put it down, right? The formula is pi r square plus pi rs, but we need to prove it. We need to prove it, right? Okay, this one nothing to prove lah. This one circle lah. Cry not circle. I'm using this to explain. The other part is the same thing, so I'm not using it. So this one is like circle. So I will put that. This is a circle, obviously. And this is the so-called, I'm going to draw it there, right? Wait, okay, let me draw it nicely. This one is the radius. Easy. This one is the main part. Wait. We got a problem here. We got a problem here. How do we know that's pi rs? Can you see the first one? Nothing much we can say. It's one area, right? Your total surface area of your cone. The first one, nothing much. It's just a circle. But how do we know that's a pi rs for the second one? This one is a question mark. This is what I'm going to prove it to you. Let's do it now. Okay, if you don't agree, you tell me you don't agree in the chat. If you agree, you let me know as well. Because now I'm going to ask you a lot of questions, guys. Okay, now, the second thing comes in already. The second thing, I'm going to show you the second idea. You see, just I mentioned about the ideas, right? Number one is about the nets. Okay, now the second idea comes in already. Okay, everyone, look at this. I'm drawing like a Pac-Man type of circle. I will provide you two information. You tell me how you're gonna get the answer, right? Okay, everyone. This radius here, let's say it's given as 7 cm. Oh, you want to give you 7 cm way. Next, everyone. This is 270 degrees. 270 degrees. Everyone, can you tell me what is the area for this sector? This sector, basically is the whole thing, right? This sector, what's the area? Okay, come. You need two info, right? I already provide you the info. The angle's done already. The radius done already. So two info only. Okay, number one info, you have your angle, which is obviously 270. And your radius is obviously 7 cm. So everyone, can you tell me what's the formula again? Pi r square, right? Pi r square. So pi, 22 over 7, the pi. Your radius, it will be 7 times 7. This one normal, right? Your pi r square. You see this one? Pi r square. And over here, can you tell me the bottom, what should I replace with? Wingy, thank you very much. Rachel, thank you very much. Your number go wrong already. Can you retype? Janie's correct. Jared, the bottom part. Gavin, correct. Krisha, you check your bottom part's number. Yes, correct. Very good. So everyone, you see, you should put like 360. Very good. Chapter 5, you know that, right? And what you're going to place on top? The so-called theta, right? The so-called theta. So whereas the angle subtended at the center, 270, that's the part where we want. This is what we want. This is the total, you see? This is what we want, you see? This is what we want, 270. That's the total 360. We got that ready. So if I draw it out, right, do you notice this one is actually what? This one is like the 270. You see that? 270 and the 360. Wait. And now I'm going to move to like the pi rs there, everyone. 2 seconds silent and look at the question. Do you have angle there? You know something, this part, 100% you know. you know the area is gonna be pi s squared. This one agree or not? Everyone, do you know what I'm writing? By the way, I'm comparing this, I already write out this thing. Can you see I double underline to compare it? For this case over here, everyone, for this case over here, pi normal, 7 is given there, right? But the other side, the so-called 7 just now is already replaced with s. So do you agree the formula is pi s squared? Does not agree or not? Agree? Don't agree? Don't agree means you don't understand. Tell me. Come, more. So far, one student said don't agree. Can you tell me which part you are not so okay? I tell you first. But Jared, you're with me, right? I mean, as in you get the idea so far, right? Very good. Okay, now, so one student say not so okay, right? Okay, let me tell you first. But I'm not sure about others, because you didn't reply me. You are not okay, you must tell me, because the reason why I want student to understand in depth, I'm pretty sure 99% of your school teacher won't explain this because it's not part of the syllabus. But I want student to understand in depth so that when you look at a particular HOTS question, you have different point of view. So I'm trying to break the traditional way, as in not teaching part, as in how you think particular questions. Okay, that's why I give you like in depth. Student will say, teacher, this one got test one, meh? No, but you need the idea. That's the important thing. Okay, sorry if I talk too far already, but that's how I'm gonna improve you, not me, improve you. Okay, so everyone, now I'm gonna mention one more time. Look at this. Now, so for this student that you say not so okay, right? Now, this pi r square thing that belongs to this old circle here, this one you understand not? Because we are trying to like compare, Ah, okay, this one okay, right? Okay, now I'm gonna move to like our original question where they give you S. They give you S. So the so-called pi r square area, can you see the R replaced with S? Oh, you see? Suppose you want to get a whole circle, you see, you want to get a whole circle. Areas are more. Suppose you say pi r square is the original formula, right? But the radius given is s. So it will be pi times s, which is pi s square. Oh, I need the oh moment. Very good. Okay, keep that. Continue, continue. Now, see, look at this. So you're gonna times with what? You're gonna times with this very important thing already. You're gonna times with the ratio, guys. So this is the ratio, What you need, everyone. Okay, the ratio I put here. Sorry. The ratio, Okay, the ratio I put nicely first. The ratio. Okay, wow. So excited now. Okay, now back to this. Everyone, no angle. No angle. I repeat, everyone. No angle. So this one theta, right? Theta, you see this one theta, no angle. Suppose you put what you need there, right? And then next, student will say, teacher, this one I know. This one is like the whole thing 360. So suppose you will say theta over 360. How come cannot? You cannot use the example over here and straight put it over here. And because your your what? This Pac-Man thing over here, right? This thing is not like 100% 470, because it can be what? It can be semicircle. So you don't know the angle one. That's the thing. That's why you see it's like, oh no, what should I replace with, right? So now, everyone, instead of the angle way, this one we are using the angle way to replace the ratio, right? We're using the angle way to replace the ratio. But over here, can we use angle? Cannot, because not given. So can anyone over here, if let's say you are okay with the situation, everything, can you suggest me a way to replace the angle but we can use it to represent the ratio. Morning class students, quarter of the students managed to answer. Oh, that one stunned me, like seriously stunned me. And I expect students don't know, but quarter of the students said the answer. I'm like, whoa, interesting, man. You're pro, huh? Edmund, I cannot use the 304 because these 270 over here, I just simply write on just now. So it's not exactly 270. That's why you cannot use the 270 and 360. Yeah. So that's why you cannot put 304. Yeah, okay. Don't worry, Jared. That's why I'm here to like push you a bit. Okay, I'm here to push you a bit. Okay, now. Okay, wait. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm okay with y'all don't know because I expect y'all don't know one. That's why I'm here to show y'all. So I want to break the the traditional way of getting information, So a lot of students will say, teacher, suppose angle ma, got other things, man. God, let me tell you something, okay, everyone. Now, I'm not sure whether you agree this or not. I'm going to show you, everyone. Look at the angle given here. Look at the angle given here. I'm going to put in red, this angle given here. Agree or not, suppose it will be this part, divide by the whole thing 360, because the whole thing will be like this 360 over here. Suppose it's like this. Suppose. Right? That's the angle. But if I expand it, like Microsoft Word, you can expand the whole thing like in a proper ratio. You look at the angle given. Okay, let's take away the 360 thing. Look at this thing here. If I expand it, do you notice somehow it's the same thing as compared to this whole arc? Anyone suddenly say, teacher, wait, I macam get a bit already. Come tell me. You see or not? Can you see the angle subtended in the middle, right? If I expand, the picture is the same as the arc. Can you see that? So instead of using angle, right, I can use very good Hokang. Jared, very good. We use arc to represent it because the picture looks like kind of, not to say arc, it looks similar. So I'm going to erase this, And where is the 360, guys? Where's the 360? The 360 is the whole circumference lah. The 360 is the whole circumference, So I want everybody to quickly think. If let's say I'm gonna replace with arc, with circumference. Okay, circumference. It's the same picture there, It's the same picture there. But Jaslyn, as long as now you know that already, it's like, whoa, okay, now tell me the circumference over here. What should I replace with? Come. Interesting, I tell you. The moment you suddenly, I tell you, I want you to keep that memory. Hokang, perfect. Hey, Jared, circumference. Circumference means 2 pi r, right? Yeah, circumference is 2 pi r. But to get the whole circumference, the radius is, what's the radius? Very good. S. S. 2 pi s. Okay, 2 pi s. Next. Oh, give in. Keep that memory. I want you to keep that memory, okay? Oh my God, I got it. Okay, nice. Keep that memory. Okay, next. Anyone got this feeling, right? Like, oh, I know that. Let me know. Okay, I want you to keep that memory, okay? Now, so wait. Now, everyone, the next thing will be, oh no. Do you notice this part is like partially only, but we don't have anything to find that, but we can represent using what? Do you notice? Okay, back to my picture here. You see this Pac-Man? Right? So the S and S, I'm going to connect them, I'm going to connect. Okay, wait. Can you see? I will just go around the arc. You see, go around the arc. Nice. Go around the arc. So look at this arc. When I combine it, right? Do you notice? It's actually the what? It's actually the circle circumference. The circle's base circumference. So I'm gonna use that to represent it. So do you notice this thing? So I'm gonna highlight and show you. Oh, this thing is the same as the circumference. This thing is the same as the circumference. So I'm gonna move down and say, oh, it's actually 2 pi r. Wait, the 2 pi r thing, understand not? Oh, okay, wait, see, okay, I'm gonna move down, move down. See, this thing is 2 pi r, agree not? As in the outer line only. I'm not talking about the area, no. The outer line, the red color circumference. Oh, yes, yes. So now, do you notice these things surrounds what? This thing, I'm gonna highlight as here. This thing, suppose if let's say you take your curved surface nets, you connect these two things together, right? Do you notice it surrounds the circle inside? So basically, this thing, it goes along the arc of this bigger sector. That's why I would say they have the same what? They have the same formula called 2 pi r. Yes. Then when you go back to this, right? When you go back to this, you notice that, hey, teacher, 2 pi and 2 pi can cut, right? You're right. You cut the 2 pi and 2 pi. And then, very good, Okang, you got it. Okay, keep that. Okay, now. So I'm going to cut, by the way, S square means S times S. Okay, this one S and S. So I cut the S, cut the S. Do you notice you left one S there? That's why you get pi RS. Okay, now, anyone suddenly just boom there like, oh, shit, I just notice that. So the pi RS is actually like this. If you have that feeling, let me know. Let me know. Okay, if you don't get it, just put X. I'm fine with that. Okay, I'm fine with that because I want to see anyone can get the part over here because the level is like kind of high over here, you know. Okay, great, Okay, so you get the moment, keep it. Whenever you do maths, take that feeling out. Okay, the feeling is very important. Okay, now I'm going to show like one more time the cutting part, you see. So the 2 pi r above, the 2 pi s above. So you can simplify the 2 pi and 2 pi, right? And then the s and the s square over here, s square means you get double s there, right? So you cut off one s, you left one s there. So r times pi times s, pi rs. That's the reason. Okay, now, wait. So explaining formula-wise, right, done already. Explaining formula-wise, done already. I'm going to say, understanding in depth, it helps us in knowing better, as in if let's say a particular K-bar means HOTS question or high order thinking skill questions, right? When it comes out, then you tends to have different ways to think. Okay, think and solve a particular question. Okay, so this thing, if you say whether they will ask you to prove or not, no, they won't prove, but I need you to know. Okay,